Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be doing my September book haul, and I've got 10 books to show you, half of which is from Barnes & Noble, the other half from Half Price Bookstore. So yeah, let's get into it. I will start off with the books that I got from Barnes & Noble. The first book that I got is Stealing Snow by Danielle Page, and this is a retelling of the Snow Queen. And Danielle Page, if you don't know, wrote the Dorothy Must Die trilogy, which is a retelling of Wizard of Oz, but with the twist where Dorothy is evil. So I really liked Dorothy Must Die. I haven't finished the trilogy yet. I still need to read the second and third book, but I really liked the first one. And so she has a new series, and this is the first, Stealing Snow. Like I said, retelling of the Snow Queen. It sounds really good, so, and it's Danielle Page, so I definitely can't wait to get into it. The second book that I have to show you guys is The Immortals by Jordana Max Brodsky. I'll just really quick read the synopsis on the inside because it sounds really good. Manhattan, the city slave, Celine de Sylvia walks her dog along the banks of the Hudson. She is alone, just the way she likes it. She doesn't believe in friends, and she doesn't speak to her family. Most of them are simply too dangerous. In the pre-dawn calm, Celine finds the body of a young woman washed ashore, gruesomely mutilated and wreathed in laurel. Her ancient rage returns, and so does the memory of a promise she made long ago, when her name was Artemis. It's got Greek mythology in it. It follows Artemis and her story, and it just sounds really interesting. You guys, I love Greek mythology. I still need to finish the Percy Jackson series, okay? I've read the first 4. I need to finish the 5th one. I don't know what I'm doing. But I gotta finish it because I love Greek mythology, and I can't wait to get into this one. The next book that I got is And the Trees Crept In by Dawn Kurtagich. And this is the author who wrote The Dead House. I have The Dead House. I have not read it yet, but I've heard really great things about both of these books, The Dead House and As the Trees Crept In. And they sound really good. They're supposed to be really creepy, and it sounds perfect for this time of the year because I'm a seasonal reader, and once September, October rolls around, I like getting more into thrillers and horror and mysteries, scary, creepy type books. So this is like perfect for this time of year. Yeah, like I said, I've heard really good things about it. This one says, stay away from the woods. When Scylla and Nora arrive at their aunt's home, it's immediately clear that the manor is cursed. The endless creaking of the house at night and the eerie stillness of the woods surrounding them would be enough of a sign, but there are secrets too. Questions that Scylla can't ignore. Why does it seem that ever since they arrived, the trees have been creeping closer? Who is the beautiful boy who's appeared from the woods, and who is the tall man with no eyes who Nora plays with in the basement at night, a man no one else can see? Filled with just as many twists and turns as The Dead House, and with achingly beautiful, chilling language that delivers haunting scenes, And the Trees Crept In is the perfect follow-up novel from master horror writer Don Kurtagich. So, yeah, can't wait to get to it. The next book I'm going to show you guys, I'm not going to really get into it much because I did read it already and I really enjoyed it, and I will have a review of it up soon. So that'll probably be the next thing I upload, would be my review of it. So, yes. And that is Stalking Jack the Ripper by Kerri Maniscalco. And I really enjoyed this. Like I said, what really got me to pick up this book was the back blurb on the back cover, which I'll just read to you really quick because it sounded so good that I had to pick it up and read it immediately. And it said, he murdered women in cold blood. He terrorized an entire city. He taunted those of us who hunted him down. But despite all these horrors, in the end, I could not deny it. I was the girl who loved the Ripper. So that just made me want to read it so much. And I did, and I loved it. And like I said, I will have my review of it up pretty soon. Okay, so this next one, this is the last one I got from Barnes & Noble. And I loved this cover. It's gorgeous, beautiful. It's one of Barnes & Noble's classic edition, or, you know, one of the ones you see that's wrapped in plastic that's like $20. It's so gorgeous. And I got it after I finished Lady Midnight, and because, you know, in Lady Midnight, if you've read it, it has the poem by Edgar Allan Poe. Annabel Lee is used throughout that story. So, went out and got from Barnes & Noble The Complete Tales and Poems of Edgar Allan Poe. And this cover is gorgeous, really pretty. Ooh, and I just noticed it matches my nails. Orange and black. That's cool. But yeah, this is a pretty heavy book too. And yeah, this cover, I just love it. It's so pretty and gorgeous. And the pages are silver. So definitely had to get it. And I also, kind of unrelated, but kind of related. So, I love getting planner stickers on Etsy to use in my planner. And there's these one set of stickers that I ordered and I got that I loved because it's based off, the theme is from Edgar Allan Poe's poem, The Raven, and I just love the stickers, and I think I'm going to use these for like either the week of Halloween or maybe before that, but sometime in October I'm going to use these. It says Nevermore, Nevermore, just from the poem, The Raven. And then there's that, and then these are just blank checkbox stickers. And then I like these decorative ones. Like this one says darkness there and nothing more. And this just says nevermore, 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 over and over. Got the raven right there and there. So I just love these stickers. I cannot wait to use them. And then on the bottom here, we have Once Upon a Midnight Dreary, which is the opening line for the poem The Raven. So yeah, I just adore these stickers. Definitely want to use them pretty soon. And that's pretty much it for the stickers. So now the rest of these books are ones that I got from Half Price Bookstore. So they were really cheap. I got them during their Labor Day sale. So got a really good deal on all of these. The first one is The Air by Kira Cass. This is the fourth book in the selection series, or the first book in the spin-off of the selection series, however you want to kind of look at it, because this is from America's daughter's point of view, so it goes off of her. So yeah, I haven't read it yet. I've read the first three books in the selection series. I have not read The Heir or The Crown yet, but I have The Heir now. The next book that I got is Crazy Love by Francis Chan. And I read this book a couple years ago, and I borrowed it from a friend at the time. I absolutely loved it, and I wanted to get my own copy because I want to reread it sometime. So yeah, this is a Christian nonfiction book. The next one I got is Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern, and this I read earlier this year. I really enjoyed it. I had borrowed it from a friend, and then I saw it at Half Price Bookstore, and it was like $7, I think. And so I got it because I wanted a copy for myself. So I got it. This next one is one that I am currently reading right now. That is The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins. And the movie comes out, I believe, next Friday, next weekend. And I want to see the movie, but I want to read the book first. So I am reading it now, and I'm about 62 pages in. So it's pretty good so far. And I want to continue. And hopefully I'll get through a good chunk of it today. But pretty much, if you don't know what this is about, it's about a girl who takes the train to and from, I want to say London, I can't remember, but she takes the train every day, and on the train she usually looks out the window and sees, she passes by her old house and the neighbors, and she sees this couple that she usually oversees every day, and she kind of, in her mind, has created this story in her mind of what this couple is like, what their names are, what they do for work, and all that stuff. And then one day she sees something while she's on the train passing by. She sees something that kind of disturbs her. And so, pretty much it's like we're trying to figure out what exactly did she see. Because the other thing is she's a very unreliable narrator. We find out right from the beginning that she is an alcoholic, and so sometimes she has blackouts, and she doesn't remember what happens. So she's a very unreliable narrator, and we're kind of having to put the pieces of this puzzle together to try and figure out what exactly she saw. So yeah, the movie comes out soon. I want to see the movie. I want to finish the book, hopefully this week before the movie comes out. And the last book I have to show you guys, this is one that the movie for it came out last year, and I saw the movie. I haven't read the book yet, but I loved the movie. So then I was like, I need to read the book. So I got the book right after I saw the movie. But then I lent the book to someone because I wasn't going to get to it soon. So I lent it out to someone and never got it back. So, oh well, it's okay. So I got another copy when I was at Half Price Bookstore. I got another copy for pretty cheap, so that's good. And that is The Martian by Andy Weir. And like I said, this was turned into a movie, which I saw last year, and I loved it. And yeah, this is pretty much a science fiction novel where one astronaut gets his whole crew are on Mars on a mission, and then they have to leave, but then he gets stranded and left behind on Mars, and so he's got to figure out a way to survive on Mars by himself with not much food or supplies, and find a way to make it all work. So yeah, that's pretty much what this book is about. That is pretty much it. Those are the books that I got for September. That's my September haul. So let me know in the comments below, you guys, what are some books you got for September, and if you have read any of these books that I've showed you. Let me know what you thought of them, and I will see you guys soon with another video. Bye.